At 4:13 a.m., the desert finally told the truth. A truth so violent, so cold, it refused to stay buried.
What were they trying to hide before they died?
For 30 days, Roman Novak and his wife Anna vanished without a trace. No calls, no signals, no clues. Tonight, the desert answered. This wasn't random. This was extraction, execution. And behind it, millions in crypto no one has ever recovered. The desert doesn't lie. Dubai, a city carved from ambition, where money creates gods and illusions. For Roman Novak, this wasn't home. It was a stage. At 4:13 a.m., the truth refused to stay buried. The desert answered. "48 floors above the world, he built his throne." "48 floors above the world, he built his throne." A crypto millionaire or a crypto illusion? Anna Novak, the final smile the world ever saw. She didn't know her beauty attracted more than followers. It attracted hunters. October the 7th, 10:42 p.m. They leave the penthouse for a meeting with potential investors. No one ever saw them alive again. At 11:23 p.m., their phones went silent. GPS frozen on a remote desert road. The moment the hunters took control. The men waiting in the desert weren't investors. They were specialists. Their mission wasn't negotiation, it was extraction.
Anna, something's wrong.
When Roman noticed the wrong turn, it was already too late. Control had changed hands. Not a villa, not a getaway, a torture chamber disguised as an Airbnb. Here, money isn't withdrawn. It's extracted from pain. They didn't want Roman's blood. They wanted his Bitcoin. But when the wallet opened, it showed a number that sealed their fate. The killers expected millions. They found nothing.
Roman, please.
Anna begged them to stop. She screamed Roman's name, but the desert swallowed her voice whole. The killers didn't react. Their minds were focused on one thing: crypto access. Roman confessed under torture. He had millions, but he no longer had the seed phrase with him. But the killers believed he was stalling. At 2:41 a.m., one of the killers made a call.
If he won't unlock it, break him. Start with the hand he clicks with.
That was the moment Roman's fate became sealed. They broke his right hand, then his left, then forced him to speak the seed phrase. He gave them random words, wrong ones, too many, too few. He didn't know the killers had a way to check instantly. Every wrong word was punished. Anna tried to shield him. She tried to convince the attackers that she knew the codes, but she didn't. Roman was the only one with access, and they wanted him alive, only long enough to get what they wanted. The killers opened a laptop, typed the words Roman gave. The result? Invalid phrase. They dragged him again, punched him, cut him, demanded the real key.
It's gone. The money is gone.
0 crypto, 0 reward. To criminals like them, this wasn't just failure. This was humiliation. The leader spoke. Dispose of them. Both. He didn't shout. He didn't show emotion. Just a command, delivered with the calmness of someone who had done this many times before.
Don't hurt him, please. I'll do anything. It isn't your fault.
But Anna didn't understand. They already made their decision. They killed Anna first, fast, cold, without hesitation. Seconds later, he joined her. The desert became their graveyard. The killers worked like professionals. They cut the bodies strategically to remove forensic trace. They weren't amateurs. They drove deeper into the desert, stopped at 3 different points, buried parts separately. This tactic delays identification and confuses time of death. They'd done this before. Back at the Lexus, they used bleach to wipe fingerprints, changed seat covers, and burned anything with DNA. Then drove it to a public parking lot and abandoned it. No cameras caught them. They planned everything down to the last grain of sand. The group split. 2 men left the UAE immediately. 1 stayed to monitor. And the leader vanished into Oman that same night. A month later, a wildlife ranger noticed something strange in the sand, a black plastic corner sticking out of the dune. He dug with his hands first, then froze. Human hair, a wrist, a fragment of a shoulder. The desert was giving the victims back. Within minutes, the area flooded with investigators. Tents, spotlights, forensic kits. They uncovered body parts, each buried at a different depth. Someone tried to confuse decomposition time. This wasn't a dump site. It was a method. A necklace with a cracked, heart-shaped pendant confirmed the second body as Anna. Forensic analysis of bone fragments matched her DNA. The tragedy became official. Roman was identified by a titanium plate in his wrist, an old surgery from a skiing accident. The plate survived everything, and because of it, Roman finally spoke. News exploded globally. Russia demanded answers. Dubai sought justice. 2 worlds collided over one crime scene. Russia sent its best. Major Alexei Kudrin, expert in crypto-enabled crime. He wasn't a diplomat, he was a hunter. Dubai assigned one of their elite, investigator Layla Hassan. Sharp, fluent in Russian, cold under pressure. Kudrin and Layla formed an unlikely duo, but a deadly effective one. Together, they reconstructed Roman and Anna's last night through CCTV clips, timestamps, and witness accounts. The nightmare played out frame by frame.
I dropped them off, that's all.
But CCTV showed 2 men entering the back seat after the Novaks. The driver wasn't a driver. he was bait. Under questioning, the driver changed his story 3 times.
Who paid you? Darkin. Vladislav Darkin.
A former soldier, a trafficker, a ghost of the underworld. His name changed everything. Darkin's file was thick. If torture was involved, Darkin was involved. Tracing Roman's transactions revealed the motive. Roman had moved millions in crypto in the months before his death. Dozens accused him of scamming them. Investors, victims, criminals. Someone wanted revenge, and they hired the perfect weapon, Darkin. Layla found a wallet address, repeated across 17 transactions. One cold wallet, holding 17 million in Bitcoin. It belonged to Roman, but someone else had been trying to access it. Someone who failed, someone angry. Kudrin concluded Roman didn't die because he was rich. He died because he moved the money before the killers could steal it. The murder wasn't a robbery. It was a punishment. Darkin rented a hotel room 2 kilometers from the desert road on the night of the disappearance. Signs of preparation for something violent. Forensics found half-burned body bags matching the same type used in the desert. DNA residues confirmed it. They were used to transport Roman and Anna.
This was an operation.
Roman had a long record in Russia. Not convictions, but complaints. Over 40 people claimed Roman scammed them in crypto deals. If someone hired Darkin, they hired him for revenge. The triad didn't kill for profit. They killed for justice, their own twisted version. If someone stole from investors, the triad hunted them down, tortured them, and recovered the money. Roman no longer had the crypto, and that sealed his fate. Forensics found a hidden burner phone in the safehouse wall. Inside it, a chilling voice message.
If the wallet is empty, dispose of both. No survivors.
Interpol issued a red notice for Vladislav Darkin. But killers like Darkin don't wait to be caught. He disappeared into the mountains. Dubai police raided the Airbnb again, this time with a forensic reconstruction team. The room had been cleaned, but the truth remained trapped in the walls. Luminol exposed everything. Blood sprayed on the walls, boot prints on the floor, drag marks toward the bathroom. It was a slaughterhouse. Roman and Anna hadn't died quickly. They suffered. Using the blood patterns, phone pings and vehicle movements, Layla and Kudrin built the exact timeline. Cold, precise, military efficiency. But the desert was about to reveal everything. Darkin wasn't just a name. He was a shadow that followed money, a ghost that appeared only when blood was involved, a soldier trained to extract information, no matter the cost. His presence in Dubai was no coincidence. Layla dug through crypto logs for hours, mapping the movement of funds through dozens of wallets. Kudrin's theory held. A message from Moscow linked Darkin to a crypto mafia network, the Triad of Shadows. Roman was executed as a message. Darkin knew how to fade. The desert doesn't lie. People do. Walls remember, so does the desert. At 4:13 a.m., the desert finally told the truth. A truth so violent, so cold, it refused to stay buried. Interpol hunts Darkin. The triad watches. Money moves. Blood remembers.
Justice is a slow machine.
But it arrives.
The desert doesn't lie.